The new anti-gang and firearm unit of the Royal Bahamas Police Force has identified 3 main gangs in Nassau. And as Janea Noel Ferguson tells us, officials say prolific offenders along with gang leaders and members will be targeted as the war on crime takes a new approach.
With another murder recorded on the streets of New Providence late Tuesday night, the Royal Bahamas Police Force says they have their work cut out for them, and they acknowledge that many of the recent murders have been the result of retaliation killings, the sale of drugs and ammunition, and gang activity. A new anti-gang and firearm unit has been established to fight this growing problem that is seeing more bloodshed on our streets. Head of that unit, Superintendent Prince Charlton, explained the operations of the 3 main gangs police believe are creating havoc on our streets.
We know one order. We know the fire and theft, and then the one called mad ass. So you have mad ass and according to the intel, mad ass and fire and theft are now forming to defeat this one order gang. So you have now what they call now mad fire. There are persons who want to sell the drugs in this neighborhood. And so you kind of have a rival gang in this neighborhood selling drugs. So this is why the firearms unit, anti-gang, and drug enforcement unit of the Royal Bahamas Police Force, including even the mobile division, we all teaming up in every area. One time ago, we can say we live in 1 or 2 areas were hotspots. Now that's popping up everywhere now.
Superintendent Charlton added that gang leaders are recruiting more school-age boys, and despite the police's best efforts, he said parents need to be more aware of what their children are doing.
It appears to be that, I'll say, with 90% of these gangs are a result of just poor parenting. Just poor parenting. I know persons like to blame the government, they like to blame the police, and they like to blame the church. But it's basically a lot of parents not paying attention to their kids.
Now, Charlton added that the level of violence witnessed today, even involving young people, is undoubtedly linked to the drug trade.
Most of these things are embroiled with drugs and firearms. They use the drugs to fund the operation, and the firearms for protection. So the more drugs you sell, the more finances you have, the better weapons you buy. So once we enforce our mandate as police officers, and we could take the drugs off the streets and the firearm, it's basically nothing else left.
Superintendent Charlton says they're taking a no-tolerance approach to gang activity, especially in the schools. Janea Noel Ferguson, ZNS Network News.